What's poppin', people? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, here to bring you a collective read, a general read. This is for all signs. Alright? Take what resonates, leave the rest. I hope all is well with you guys. I'm recording this on a Saturday around 5:48 p.m. EST. Alright? So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is where you are. Peace and blessings to you no matter what time of day and night it is. Alright, let's see what we got going on for the collective here. Messages for the collective. What do they need to know or hear? Just for some of you who are new to the channel, I always do my prayer and clean my cards and sage everything before I come on camera, so that when I come on, we can just get right to it, okay? So I've had people in the comments ask me, do I sage the cards and all that stuff? So I just want to put that out there, all right? I know some people do that on camera. I don't got time for all of that. I do it ahead of time because it takes up too much time. So let's see what's up. Okay, loyalty came out in reverse. This is dog spirit. Okay, dog spirit. It says be loyal to what you love. Okay, we have a 1 and a 9 here. 19. 1 and 9 is 10. Okay, so 9s are about completions. And then I feel like with that 9 and then one more step is like, you know, maybe some of you are coming to the realization that you need to be loyal to you. You might have gone through some things that have gotten you to the 9 energy, where it's like, okay, I'm at the point where I finally learned this lesson. I need to be loyal. But I need to be loyal to what I love, usually is yourself in these situations. But with this in reverse here, I feel like somebody's not being loyal to themselves, meaning that what they're doing is they're worrying about other people, okay, putting other people's needs before theirs, making sure that other people have, you know, and you could be in a situation of lack. You know, you dealing with people where, okay, all you got in your pocket is $10. You know, today's Saturday, right? You got like $50 in your pocket. You got a friend or a lover or whomever coming around you saying they need a couple dollars. So you give them like $40 and you keep the 10 for yourself. You would only do that for people that you care about. But I feel like you're sacrificing for people who really don't give a shit about you. All right? So this is why that card is coming out in reverse. I'm going to get 2 more cards and then we'll get into the rest of them. Messages for the collective. 2 more cards, please. What does the collective need to know? Okay, there's 1 more, and we'll get 1 more. Messages for the collective. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take this one that showed up here. So the overall energy underneath the deck is Bobcat Spirit, and this is all about life is a mystery. Oh, boy. Okay, so I automatically feel like this is a karmic lesson you're learning. Okay, this is a universal lesson. Okay, what happens with universal lessons? How can I break this down simply? For those of you who don't watch the channel and you're new, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. There's 2 types of, okay, there's not 2 types, but there's 2 main types that we deal with in this 3D realm. We deal with the universal law and we deal with the 3D law. The 3D law is what goes on here in this 3D realm. The universal law is a whole nother scenario here. 3D realm is, okay, this person is my husband. This person is my mother. Universal realm is the person who was put in your life to teach you a lesson is going to come to you in the form of your mother or your husband. Okay? So these are karmic partners when the universe puts these people into our lives, specifically for us to learn a lesson, meaning that once the lessons are learned, the relationships come apart and they do not get back together. Okay? No matter what you do. So if you guys are in a relationship here where there's constant struggle, constant arguing, constant bickering, you can never win. It's like, I don't get it with this person. No matter what I do, it doesn't work. It's because it wasn't meant to. That's when you stop and you ask questions like, what the hell is going on here? And when you can't figure it out, life is a mystery, is usually because the universe is trying to manifest something for you. A lesson, for you to figure out what's going on here, to let you know, look, you have the tools that you need to make the situation happen, but you need to do it for yourself. All right? So I feel like, again, with this dog spirit in reverse, this is somebody being disloyal to themselves or to their beliefs or to what's important to them for someone else. That someone else could be, or for something else. It could be a job that you're sacrificing for. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. Okay? But you're sacrificing yourself and you're not being loyal to you. Okay? The challenge here in this situation is whale spirit. Whale spirit says trust in the great mystery. Okay, here we go again. Mystery. When we talk about mystery, we're talking about universal energies. Things that don't, how can I say it? Things that supersede the 3D realm, but because we're so locked into this 3D realm, we have questions about what we should be doing and what we should be following. Universal law is going within, to me, finding out what it is that you need to find the answers to. 3D law is, to me, looking out externally from yourself and looking at what everybody else is doing and trying to solve your problem that way. All right. So I feel like you have to trust in the great mystery. So what this is saying here with the 6 and the 5 being 11, when I see 11s and 7s, to me, that's the universe speaking to you directly. That's the universe's hand in your life, maneuvering shit around, pushing things around to make something happen for you. And what you need to do is you need to trust in the great mystery. Why? Because life is a mystery. All right. Everything is not going to be black and white. You're not going to understand everything. And I feel like this is what the challenge is. You're trying to understand this. It's like I was saying to you with this dog spirit in reverse. It's like no matter what I do, I go into this job. I come in, I come in half hour early. I do overtime. I stay late. I take on other responsibilities outside of what I'm supposed to be doing as far as what's on my job description. And I still don't get love. I still don't get the promotion. I still don't get the raise. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong. Stressing it, not understanding what's going on. You even the type of person who you work with your supervisors like, okay, am I doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing? And they're telling you, yes, you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. But yet, you get no loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And you don't understand why. It could very well be that the universe is telling you, why are you doing this? Why are you giving this person or this place or this situation all your energy, effort? Be loyal to you, okay? Your spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, whomever you believe in, want you to embody or take a look at the moth spirit. Now, it came out in reverse, but here's the card upright. So moth spirit talks about surrendering now. Surrender now. All right? Let go. This is what surrender now means. Let go of this person who, no matter what you do to try to please them, they're still cheating on you. They're still beating you. They're still deciding that they want an open relationship without actually saying that to you. And the only way you find out about the open relationship you're in is when you find out that they're dealing with someone else. And yet, you confront them about it and you think that everything is okay and you guys try to move on, but this person continues to do that. It's because you're not being loyal to you. Okay? So the universe is telling you that what you need to do is you need to surrender. But what you're not doing is you're not surrendering. This is why this card came out in reverse. You won't surrender to the fact that this is something that you can't control. Now, where your head is at in the situation is flamingo spirit. You're in between worlds. All right. With this flamingo spirit, it says brace the in between. All right. There's another deck that I use as well. And it's this wisdom. I forget what it's called. Wisdom of the Oracle. And it has a card that talks about in between. And it has a flamingo as well. And I'm just looking through. Here it is. See that? In between worlds. 3, 2 and 6 is 9. 2 and 6 is 7. I'm bugging. All right, so yeah. So you're in between worlds. Okay, so this could be you saying, you know what? I'm about to quit this job. Or you've already quit. And now you're having second thoughts about, damn, should I have quit? Let me go back. Boom. Being disloyal to you. Yeah, I cut him off because he was being disrespectful. He was being rude. He was violent. Or, he was messing around with other women when our understanding and our agreement was that we were going to be monogamous. So you left. You left the situation. Here this person comes back again, knocking on your door. Okay? We got surrender in reverse here because you guys are not surrendering to the universal law. You're surrendering to the 3D law as in, okay, I'll let you back in. Then you go through the hell again, wondering why you can't change things. And it's because you're not embracing the in-between. So this is where your head is at. Some of you realize I have to get past this. I can't keep doing this shit, going in these cycles with this situation here because it's not working in my favor. The outcome here is groundhog spirit, which says time to let, oh my God, time to let go. You guys saw me shuffle these cards, right? Time to let go. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4s are all about stability. You need emotional stability. You need mental stability, okay, in this situation. And in order for you to get it so that your emotions and your passions and everything is aligned and that everything is balanced and homeostasis state, you got to let this go, okay? You got to let it go. Because what's going to happen is you're going to continue to be unhappy. You're going to continue to see disloyalty because you're being disloyal to yourself. A lot of us like, look, I want loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty with Kendrick Lamar, all right? And Rihanna, that's my joint, okay? But the thing is that you can't get loyalty from people without being loyal to yourself. Because it's like you're telling people, okay, I'm going to be a loyal servant to you. I'm going to do whatever you want me to do. I'm going to stick around regardless. You know what I mean? And you can't, that's not loyalty. You know, you got that, you know, here's another situation here with that ride or die. You know how you talk about ride or die chicks? Oh, they always there. They won't leave their man. They man done did this to them, that to them, this to them. And they still there waiting for that ring. Or, you know, they done been through 20 years and then finally they got this ring. It's like, oh, I'm a ride or die. Stop with that ride or die shit, because that ride or die shit is you just enabling, you know, narcissistic behavior or narcissistic characteristics and belittling yourself. You do not have to demonstrate that you are a ride or die to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that to yourself. What's this dog spirit in reverse? Yeah, we got thief energy. Some of you, this person is stealing from you. They're stealing your time, your energy, your effort that you should be putting into yourself. They're stealing that from you. They know this, okay? You're letting this person steal from you. What's this trust and the grace mystery? That's the challenge here. The challenge is for you to trust that whatever you're seeing is real. You're seeing this person is stealing from you. You're seeing that this company is stealing from you, stealing your time, your energy, your effort, not paying you what you deserve. These people, they're stealing your energy, your time. You giving them whatever it is, and they steal. Some of you, they actually stole from you, like physically broke in your shit and stole from you. And you couldn't understand why. You've been loyal to this person. You showed them love because they don't respect you, because they see something in you saying that you don't respect yourself. So they can just go ahead and take your shit from you. Take your time, take your energy. You got to be careful the energy we give out. The challenge is trusting in the mystery and understanding what's going on here. I feel like also with this thief energy here, this is you dipping out of the situation. Like, okay, let me get away. Some of you, you may have, if you were living with this person, you may have like, you know, one day they went to work and you came, and they came home, you were gone. Or some of you are like, you know, confronting this person, letting them know that you don't appreciate what's going on. You know what they're doing. Some of you have stepped up to the job and said, look, I've done A, B, and C. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But there's something here going on behind the scenes, okay? And for some of you, it's you letting people take from you. What's this whale spirit energy here? Trust in the great mystery. The challenge is for you to trust in what's going on here. We have, okay, pleasure seekers. So the challenge is, I feel like for some of you, I feel like you're trust in the mystery. Okay, the mystery is that these people, it could be more than one person that you were disloyal to. I mean, that you were loyal to. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be just one person. So, for example, it could have been a job situation. It could be a situation going on with a family member and a lover. Okay, so some of you could have multiple situations going on here where people are just stealing your energy and time because you're not letting them know that there's a limit here, okay? There's a limit to what I'm going to do and what I'm going to give you. And, you know, we teach people how to treat us, and a lot of times we don't realize what we're teaching people. So surrender now is in reverse. So some of you, you don't want to let the situation go, or the person does not want to let the situation go because they're getting shit out of it. Pleasure seekers, they're getting something out of it. This is terrible when somebody is purposely taken from you and they laughing at you, because a lot of them are playing you. They're playing you, and they may be doing it behind your back. Surrender now in reverse. We have the sorrow card. Like, I feel like for a lot of you, you don't want to let go because you don't want to accept the fact that this is what's really going on. that they really just get a kick out of shitting on you and playing you, or that there's multiple people who are involved. It could be a boss, it could be your one of your colleagues, an immediate boss, and their boss's boss. Like, yeah, we'll get her to do all of our work. We won't pay her extra. Or, you know, he comes in every day a half hour. I was talking to I forget who it was. Well, I show up to work 15 minutes early every day. Me, I'm on some other shit. When I used to work, I'm not showing up 15 minutes early. I might do that just so that I could if I got to get in and get everything started by. But usually, no, I don't do that. I don't show up early because they ain't going to pay you for it. They don't give a shit if you show up early or not. They don't. These companies don't give a shit about you. They will take from you and throw you out, and they will replace you so quick. It's not even funny. They will replace you before you can replace them. If you don't start looking for a job before you quit, I guarantee you they'll have somebody in that seat before you get a new job. Okay? If you haven't been looking before you quit. I guarantee you that's how they work. How these companies work. People don't want to accept that. They don't want to deal with that. And this is an example. Somebody doesn't want to accept the fact that they need to surrender and let the situation go. They don't want to accept it because it's going to make them sad in some sort of way. Why are you going to be upset? Are you going to be upset because of all the time and energy and effort you put in? Are you going to be upset because of the fact that it's like, yo, these people are just really, you know, doing this out of cruelty? Are you going to be upset because you put in all this time and energy and effort? Yeah, you probably will be upset about all those things. But the reality is if you have to embrace the in-between, it's like it's over now, okay? So when you leave a situation, it's like, okay, the worst is over. You're still dealing with those memories. So at this point, it's just your mind telling you, okay, well, this is what's going on. This is what you're going to do. Da, 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 da. But this is the proper time. This is an 8 as well. The 8s are all about manifestation. When you're in between, the best thing you can do is just focus your mind on what it is that you truly want. Okay, embrace the in-between, clarified by service. All right, so I feel like this is taking care of you. All right, the service card. This is all about taking care of you, doing what's best for you, taking care of your health, taking care of you altogether, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and mentally. Doing for you, taking care of you. All of that energy and effort that you were putting into these people, being loyal to them. All right, and they weren't. A thief takes and doesn't, like, there's no even exchange with a thief. We all know this, right? They just take, okay? So there was no even exchange here with your loyalty, okay? They were just taking and not giving, okay? And then on top of that, they did it because they know you would allow them to do it. They knew you would allow them to do it, and they didn't give a shit. So this is a situation where it may hurt a lot, you know? It may hurt. I could imagine that hurting, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you got to get out of this situation because it's going to hurt you even worse to stay there. Now that you know what they're doing. So take care of yourself. Focus on yourself. All that energy you were given to that relationship that you're no longer in now, do for you. You know, try to start a new hobby. Or, you know, take a class or try to do something to get your mind off of things. Because when you're in that in-between stage, it can be rough. You know, there's that pull to go back, especially if this person is trying to reach out to you. You know, I can see one thing if they weren't reaching out to you. You know what I mean? And you guys decided to go your separate ways. Some of you were ghosted. You were taken advantage of and ghosted. And that's very difficult psychologically to deal with. So what you may want to, because it leaves you in limbo. You don't know if this person's coming back. You don't, and that's when you know you're emotionally too attached to a situation. You know? And so at this point, if you somebody who's been ghosted, what you may need to do is just start focusing on you. Start doing things for you. Like do something to take your mind off the situation. Like go to take a class. Take a painting class. Go buy some supplies from Michael's or from Joann's or whatever type of craft store you got in the area. You know, you can take $50 and you can go get you some canvas, some paints, an easel, okay? And you can just, you know, get creative. Paint something. You know, if you're frustrated and you're really thinking about it, pull the paint out and just do whatever. You know, you can pick up a hobby. You know, do something. Take yourself to, you know, the mall. Get you some clothes. Go get yourself a haircut. Go get you a massage. Get your feet done. Get your nails done. Do something to treat you, okay? That's what you do when you're in between, all right, to take your mind off of things. Because it's time to let it go, right? It's time to let it go. What's this time to let it go about? See, the woman, the wise woman, came out sideways. Now, when I look at this wise woman, I think about this is someone who's had experience in a situation. They know what time it is. They know that, you know, they have wisdom. They've been through some things. Okay, they can look back at a situation and it don't hurt them as much. They can talk about it now with a smile. That's when you truly have wisdom and you truly gotten over a situation. You could talk about something with a smile. Not that you're happy it happened, but it's not affecting you emotionally the way it was when you were actually in that situation. All right? So when she's upright, she's somebody who knows better. It's like, I've learned, I went through this situation, I've moved on. Yes, that happened to me. And I can tell you what I did to get out of it, right? When she's in reverse, she's somebody who does not learn from her mistakes. She's somebody who experiences things over and over and has to do, like, this is somebody who learns shit the hard way. Now, she came out in reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you're still in between the stages of accepting the fact that you need to let this go. It's very difficult for you because here's the in-between stages. So that just reiterates again that you're in between. So what do you do to resolve the in-between? You focus on you. You focus on things you want to do, how you want to do things. Think about what lifestyle you want to live and how you want to live it, you know, so that she can be upright. Because right now, she's to the side, okay? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. So let's get some advice and we'll wrap up your reading here. All right, so messages for the collective. What do they need to know in reference to this situation? Actually, I want to get some character cards because I want to find out what type of people you were dealing with. All right, so I got my character cards. Let's see what kind of shit you were dealing with these people. We'll get 3. 1. Okay, we'll do 4. Some of you were dealing with a hoe, a fire pot, or a fire crotch, you know. But this is someone who sleeps around. That's what a fire pot is. Someone who cannot keep their legs closed and cannot keep their skirt down, cannot keep their zipper up. Okay, so some of you were dealing with a hoe, being loyal to a hoe. Some of you, I feel like this person is going to reach back out to you because they want to set up date night. All right, because this is what we got with set up date night. So, yeah, this is why you could be stressed out, you know, about things, okay, or why it's difficult for you to let go. This could be why you're in that in-between stage because of the fact that this person is still trying to reach out to you. But the thing is that this person, the challenge is that this person is just doing this. They look at you as someone for fun, okay? They're not trying to be in a serious relationship when we're talking about this firecracker. This fire pot. This fire pot is just somebody who looks for fun. Okay, and so this is how this person looks at you while you were looking at them like you wanted something serious. This could have even been a relationship that you were in where you were married. A lot of people marry people who are not meant to be married. They do it because that's what the 3D law tells us we're supposed to do. You're supposed to grow up, you know, go to college or go get a job when you graduate high school. It's like you either do 3 things when you go to high school. You go to the service, you get a job, or you go to college. You know what I'm saying? That's what they teach us. And then you get a family. Okay, you get married, you get a house. That's what we're supposed to do. Everybody is not built for that life. Okay? So for some of you, you're dealing with someone who's not built for that life, even though you may have tried to establish that life with this person. They get joy in being out here sleeping around. That's what they enjoy. For others of you, we got nosy neighbors. So for some of you, you could be dealing with issues with your neighbors, constantly aggravating you, making noise, disrespectful, leaving garbage all over the place. Their kids are out all hours of the day and night, loud as hell with their music or with their friends out in the front all the time. I dealt with that too. So some of you, it could just be your nosy neighbors getting all in your business, you know, lying to you. Maybe if you are a tenant or if you are, whether you're a tenant or whether you are a landlord, you know, this is somebody who's just all in your business. Okay. So some of you are dealing with that, a disloyal, you know, you were kind to this person. Some of you, they could have had somebody break in your house and your neighbors might know what time it is. Okay. Your neighbors might know who it was, or they might have been the ones who did it, okay? And then we have, they miss you and want to see you. Yeah, so for a lot of you, this is difficult because they're going to want to see you. They miss you and they want to see you, and they want to set up date night. So for a lot of you, what I'm getting here is that you're dealing with a lover, an ex-lover here. But we have both sides of the coin underneath the deck. Now, that could allude to two things. This person that you're dealing with, they could be dealing with members of the opposite sex, because remember, we are dealing with a fire pot here. All right? Or it could be that this person is dealing with you and someone else. Fire pot. All right? So let's get some advice. Well, we'll do these first. Message of love. Where are we at? I didn't want to make this too long. But you know, I get to going and I get all spirited. Okay, yeah. So does this situation align with your morals and values, especially those of you who are married? Okay? Or there are some of you who are dealing with someone who's married. You may be finding out that this person is married, or you may have known they were married before you got into the situation with them. All right? Either way, this person is a fire pot. They're not going to settle down with their wife. They damn sure ain't going to settle down with you. Even if they said, okay, I'm leaving my wife tomorrow and I'm going to come marry you. They still going to be out here fire potting around, because that's what they enjoy. You got to understand the people you're dealing with. Understand their psychology. Know who they are, right? And if that's not what you're into, then you have a question here. Then there's a concern here, all right? You got to let go. Then we got fate. This is telling me right here, right now, that this is a situation here. There's a karmic partnership here. This person was put into your life to teach you a lesson, okay? For some of you with this nosy neighbor, I also thought about this. This could be a family situation where a karmic family member, okay? They may see what goes on with your family dynamics. They may know, you know, how your parent has treated you, or how your relatives have treated you, okay? So they may know what's going on. Then we have wait, the timing is not quite right. So for some of you, this person could be coming back towards you. The universe is saying, no, don't go back to them yet, because this person, a lot of times when people want to come back to you, it's not that they've learned. A lot of people are, under the illusion that when you leave someone, oh, I'm going to leave him and he's going to know, you know, he's going to miss me when I'm gone because I do A, B, and C for him. I do all of this stuff for him. Disloyal to yourself. I'm a ride or die. I do this, I do that, I do that. Half of y'all do this shit. This man even put a ring on your finger. But that's a whole nother story. It could be meant for men too, right? But it's like, oh, okay, this person going to miss me. And then when you leave and you be gone for a hot 2 months, this person wants to come back. They miss you and they want to see you. Nobody changes in 2 months. Okay, not unless there's some type of traumatic situation that happened. But 9 times out of 10, these people are coming back because they were able to get over on you and you were so easy and you gave them everything. Why the fuck would they want to leave that alone? Of course they're going to come back. But see, you on the flip side, you thinking, oh yeah, I knew you was going to miss me. And then you take this person back and then you go through the same crazy ass cycle again. This time, don't take them back. Don't take them back. Because they've not grown from the situation. They don't appreciate you. And for some of you, they never going to appreciate you because they're always looking for that next fill. Some of you are dealing with somebody who has addictions. Okay? They have addictions. What else we got? I'll give you 3 out of this deck and then we'll wrap it up. Messages for the collective. What do they need to know about this situation? Those who resonate with this situation. What do they need to know? Okay. We have chaos. Oh, change in the wind. There you go. So I feel like you're slowly starting to change your perspective on things in this situation. You know, 1 + 2 is 3. So, you know, you could be collaborating with spirit. 3, to me, is about creativity, finding creative ways to move on, okay? Now that you know you need to move, what do you need to do? How should you go about doing it? Some of you may need to physically move and relocate, okay? Some of you, it's just you may need to change your damn locks, put some locks on your window, okay? You need to watch your neighbors for some of you, for sure, all right? Some of you even mess with your neighbor, and that was a problem. Some of you, your neighbor's married or in a relationship with someone, and your neighbor, you know, maybe would come over and sneak in. That's what I'm getting for some of you, but your neighbor is married, okay? And you know it. For some of you, you know it. Or you just have a neighbor who you may have had a sexual attraction to. You guys might have gotten intimate, and, you know, maybe the neighbors are seeing who's coming in and out on the low when you can't see it. When you don't know what's going on or when you're not home. The other neighbors may see what's up. All right, so the second card we have is flexible. Some of you, in reference to meeting new people, you may need to be a little bit more flexible, more open as far as your preferences are concerned. Some of you have decent people who may want to communicate with you, who may want to talk to you, all right, may want a serious relationship, a serious connection with you, because they don't look a certain way or they don't make a certain amount of money. You may not be interested in them. The universe is telling you need to be open. There's love out here for you, but you're not going to get it as long as you're stuck in this situation and as long as you have some unrealistic expectations. Some of you like bad girls or bad boys, and you keep running into those type, and you wonder why, things don't work out. Change, the type of people that you are around. Some of you are not at peace right now with the peace in reverse, but I feel like in order for it to get upright, you need to leave this situation alone, okay? That's what I got for you guys. Let me know if it resonated. I love you guys. I will see you in the next reading. Deuces.